Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we got an advanced look at the Displaced. This is a new book from Boom Studio, so we're going to do a review for it. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. This is written by Ed Brisson with art by Luca Casalanguida, D. Cunniffe on colors, letters by Hassan Otsmane Elhau. Apologies if I messed up any of the names there. Um, this was such a great surprise. I saw this on the list of books that were coming out, and I definitely wanted to check it out. I'm a big fan of Ed Brisson, mainly from the work that he's been doing over at the Big Two. But I always love to see what these creators can do outside of that sandbox into their own stuff, like original characters, original concepts, and this one did not disappoint. So let me give you a quick synopsis for this, and we'll get into it. The city of Oshawa, Ontario, has vanished without a trace. Even worse, nobody remembers it. Nobody remembers it, or the 170,000 missing residents that disappeared along with it. As the survivors also fall into the forgotten, they must seek out each other if they hope to have any chance of surviving in a world where no one believes they exist. From acclaimed writer Ed Brisson, who's worked on things like Batman the Brave and the Bold and Predator, and rising star artist Luca Casalanguida, regarding the matter of Oswald's body and James Bond, also two amazing books. And red hot colorist D. Cunniffe from Barnstormers and Crossover, all they pose the question: how can you feel connected to reality or each other if all veritable means you don't exist? What a mindfuck! Like I really, really love that concept. Um, so yeah, this book it introduces us very, very smartly introduces us to the cast of characters that will kind of continue to follow along, and it ping pongs back and forth between them, giving you a little bit of their background, a little bit of the story, just really to parcel them out and also to kind of feel connected. In the meanwhile, we get this background story of this man stealing a school bus, and trying to do stuff too, like you'll see in the preview pages. But it's really cool. It's just such a fun concept, and the way that things kind of escalate, the way that the book portrays this disappearance, and just how things kind of start getting out of control, getting out of their hands. Of course, these are all strangers, but like they it ends up being like they are all that they end up having because they've lost everything else in the world. Also, the larger mystery of like what the hell's happening? Would a city just disappear and nobody would remember it? All that along with Luca's fantastic art. So let me pull some preview art up. Um, and here we see one of our main protagonists. Uh, their baby wakes up. She has to go pick up diapers. And then we also see another one of our protagonists, just like his father has been in the hospital. He has to go. So like all these people are out of this city for a specific reason, and things begin to happen. So it's almost as if they were picked to be saved or spared from this fate. And we kind of hop back and forth between these little Canadian cities, which is actually pretty interesting. I would love to hear from Canadian fans of just like, oh yeah, I know where that is, or maybe these are made up. I don't know. I didn't look it up before, but these are kind of made up. But then here you see the school bus I was talking about. This dude sets it on fire to kind of prevent more people from going into the city. um, and from there things just continue to escalate. These are just the first 6 pages, and you can see how much happened. But I love the paneling, I love the pacing, the conversations feel very natural between the characters, so it all feels and just hits very real. So it's a lot of fun. So highly recommend you check this out. Coming out this week. Like I said, Boom Studios has been putting out some really cool stuff. We have some reviews for a lot of their other stuff, including The Space Between, a series that just finished. We also have Pina and Merrimack, their mystery thriller. So yeah, just with books like this that they really blend a lot of different genres into themselves, it makes reading comics very, very fun. So if you have read this issue, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.